Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy M.K.S here, back in another video. This one basically, I've seen a few things about the spend Bill Gates money challenge or spend Elon Musk money challenge, stuff like that. So I've just stumbled across a few videos like that. So I thought I'd take this opportunity while I have the house fairly empty, as I often mention, to make this video before I take the dog for a walk. So anyway, yeah, I thought I'd make one more video before I take the dog for a walk, making this the best use of the opportunity of the relative peace and quiet that I get when I get the house to myself. But anyway, I'd love to hear what you think. And as I'm asked in the Q&A on the side, yeah, please get involved. I'd love to hear how you would spend a billionaire's money. Obviously, if hopefully legally, if they gave you the choice, hopefully you wouldn't steal it. But yeah, I hope you give me some honest answers, or give me and anyone who can read them some honest answers, even if that's just like buying nice cars, nice houses. If you're a bloke, possibly spending money on women or whatever it is. I hope you'll be as honest as possible. If you would give it a charity, then that'd be interesting to hear too. But anyway, I thought I'd talk about some of the things I would do, and I take things literally a lot of time. I don't know if you've noticed that, you probably have, but I would not say that I would give all my money away, because obviously I need a certain amount to live on, and I'm not really materialistic, as I often say, but I suppose money does kind of matter. I mean, also we live in a capitalist system, whether we like it or not, whether some people might not like it, but I suppose we get used to it. But obviously we need to put a roof over our head. Some of us need to drive to work, to pay for our bills. So as someone put it, modern living is about, well, I suppose it's been like this for a long time. I don't know how things used to be, but modern living is kind of living in a house and leaving your house for X number of hours a day, possibly 8 hours a day, so you can pay for your house, and having a car so you can drive to work to pay for your car, which is a strange sort of anomaly, or whatever the word is. It's kind of ironic, or I don't know if coincidental. I don't think coincidental is the right word, but it's kind of an irony, I suppose you could say. I'd love to hear what you think about that as well. Obviously, it's something I read somewhere online. But anywho, since I don't read books, obviously I read it online. But it's not something I came up with myself. But I did find it a bit strange. But I suppose we take it for granted, or we get used to it. So I wonder how things used to work in the good old days or the bad old days. Was it the same in that way or not? I suppose people have had jobs for a long time, but in the past it was probably like farming or whatever. Anyway, I'd love to read your thoughts on that. Like, have things changed for the worse or the better? How has the economy changed? What knowledge do you have of the economy? But I'm going to try and get back to the topic, I'd say. Yeah, I'd love to read what you think. But yeah, above what I need to live on, let's say if I worked out that I need 40k a year to live on, I probably wouldn't need that much. Let's say 30k, £30,000 a year to live on, and that's like to put a roof over my head, to pay my bills, heating, rent, electricity. I'd probably live in a small house. It wouldn't really bother me. I'd have probably paperwork everywhere if I could, or as many as I'm allowed to keep, wherever I'm allowed to keep them. But as long as they don't get in other people's way or cause conflict or confrontation or whatever, like with neighbours or with if I was renting a place. But yeah, as long as I had a shelter over my head, I probably wouldn't need to drive really. If I did YouTube for a living, or if I had this money, I'd probably just be able to chill or whatever. I mean, people probably enjoy driving or whatever. Some people, rich people, probably use chauffeur drivers or whatever. But anywho, yeah, above what I need to live on, and I suppose I say not survive, but not necessarily thrive either, not like have loads and loads of money, but I say what I need to live on. Other than that, the rest I would donate to these 5 causes. So please forgive me if you saw my other videos, and I do repeat these a lot, but I would literally, if I had, let's say, Elon Musk's money, which is apparently about $203 billion. I know anti-capitalists would don't like that, so please forgive me if any do watch my videos. But yeah, 203 billion or so. So if somehow he gave me that, I don't know why he would, but I'm just, obviously this is very hypothetical. I would never imagine this working. But if he did give me that money, or I did have the opportunity to spend that money, let's say he was part of the Giving Pledge, and I don't want to be too morbid, but let's say he was unfortunately at his final days on Earth or whatever, and he said, I'm just going to give this guy, this mad mutt here, some money to all my money, and see where he will spend it, how it would change the world, and that sort of thing. But yeah, so what I would do is I would give, from a selfish point of view, admittedly, I would give a fifth, or I'll give a fifth or 20% to each of these causes. A fifth, again, or 20%, obviously, same thing, to Italian football, the world of Italian football, as I put it, so that they could improve, buy better players and things that I talked about before. Invest in the youth as well. Invest in like infrastructure, training opportunities for young people and stuff like that. A fifth, I'd give a fifth to Celtic FC. A fifth to promote to libertarianism or the promotion of liberty, human rights and things like that. But yeah, making people as free as possible, cutting people's taxes and things like that. I suppose having that money and to libertarian causes basically around the world, a promotion of libertarianism, as I say. A fifth to former colonies, countries that are colonized, people in those countries, of course, and that sort of thing. And the last fifth I would give to like poor, especially homeless people around the world, and the welfare and protection of children and animals, and basically trying to make the world a better place. But yeah, that's what I would do if I had billions of pounds, or if I was part of the Giving Pledge and I was in charge of donating money when billionaires give it away, or whatever. The M.K.S Foundation, perhaps, or Michael Shenton, or Michael K. Shenton, or even Michael Kovic Shenton Foundation, M.K.S Foundation for short, I suppose would be used to invest in a lot of these things, or certainly charitable ones. I know, as being as honest as possible, these are things I would spend it on. Yeah, I think the only selfish one, in my opinion, would be the Italian football thing. Some people might say Celtic as well, but because Celtic is born of oppression and poverty, as I put it, people were fleeing poverty and persecution, famine, basically, and that sort of thing, and they came to Ireland, to Glasgow, sorry, in Scotland, and some of them went to Edinburgh. That's why Hibs are formed. Maybe I would even make a donation to Hibs. I know this is very hypothetical, but I thought just for fun I'd make this video. Normally I like to stick to a certain theme for a certain day, so I would have normally covered this on a Monday or a Tuesday or possibly Friday, fun Fridays. But anyway, I'd love to hear what you think. Hope you won't be too harsh, as I often say, and peace and love.